Hello, my dear friends. How are you today? And today we have a fresh topic. The name of this topic is Describe a dinner you really enjoyed. And yes, we have a few keywords like when it was, what you ate, and who you were with, and explain why you enjoyed it. This video is the part one video for this topic. And in this video, first of all, we are going to identify the tense. Then we will develop the idea with the help of fluency diagram. I will try to speak or tell a rough story on the basis of that fluency diagram. After that, I will read the actual cue card for you, and this topic has four follow-up questions. So just tune with me. And our next topic is describe a large company that you are interested in. So if you don't want to miss our next topic, then you need to subscribe our channel and hit the like button. And do not fast forward. I don't think so it's a good idea to do fast forward, because like this you will miss some information. And run on 1.25x or 150x. It would be a good idea if you want to improve your listening skill, or if you are an active listener, and definitely you will save some time while analyzing this video. Okay, so it's our fluency diagram. Just pause this video and draw this fluency diagram in your notebook, or take a piece of paper and draw this diagram on that a piece of paper. And okay, I hope you have done with it. Now I'm going to create a rough story on the basis of this fluency diagram. In my life, I have had many meals, right? Today I would like to talk about a specific meal which I have had on the rooftop of at my friend's home. And it's a kind of goodbye meal, or I can say a party, like farewell party. My friend gave me this party because she has got study visa. So we had been planning for this, I can say we had been planning for this event for a long time. So we all went for shopping together, and it's a kind of killing the two birds with one stone, definitely. And we went out and bought grocery to cook, or for cook. And my friend, she has a god gifted talent like cooking. So she cooked marinated and flawless food. But the best part is dessert. I like the dessert in this or in that party. It's a kind of Italian cake, or I can say fluffy and soft cake. And yes, there are a lot of foods, and I can say snacks and drinks, juices available. So we also did other activities in this party. For example, we chatted together, and we cracked some jokes, and we all chatted about our previous memories. It's a kind of blasting moment. And later on we danced together on a soft music, and it's a kind of a memorable party. And yes, definitely I have learned few cooking strategies from my friend. So I can say it's a kind of very cool and good memory which I have. And definitely a good party and good dinner which I had with my friend. Okay, so it's a kind of rough story. So now I will read for you an actual answer. Okay, I have had many meals and attended many celebrations and parties over the years, but out of them, there is one specific time that I recall the most. 1 week ago, I went to a special party on the rooftop of one of my friend's home. It was, in fact, a farewell or a kind of goodbye party for my best friend before she has gone abroad for further studies. And the meal and the party both were really fantastic. We had been planning this party for a long time. We gathered at my friend's house and all went grocery shopping and prepared everything together. We had a lot of amazing food that night, as my best friend has a real talent for cooking. Thanks to her secret recipe, All the food was marinated and flawless, and I can say the taste was simply delicious. Besides the main dishes, a lot of drinks and snacks were served too. I myself enjoyed the dessert course the most. It was a soft, fluffy Italian sponge cake named after the city of Genoa. The Genoese cake with a classic cream cheese frosting. Italian sponge cake, we bought that from a famous bakery in my city and it was worth every penny. So we ate the noodles, cheese chili and Manchurian, drank juice and cold drink, later on whole evening. Chatted the whole evening. During the dinner we talked about our future, our funniest memories together and everybody had a real blast. We enjoyed each other's jokes throughout the chatting. We also played some music and danced and enjoyed. There is no doubt that it could be a quite long time until we can all gather like that again. So that dinner I really enjoyed. Cool? Okay. Now I will read its follow-up questions. Why do people like to have special food on special occasions? In every culture, people have been enjoying food or doing get together with friends and families to make or preserve some memories. What is the difference between eating at home and eating out on special occasions? When we talk about eating food at home or outside on special occasions, then we need to consider a lot of things. While eating at home, the person who hosts the party is always busy inside the kitchen or preparing food and outside for serving. But while eating out there is no such burden on the host and everybody enjoys with each other. However, while eating at home, one is sure that the food is fresh, more hygienic as compared to the restaurants, and according to taste, eating at home is very economical also. Okay. What national identity can be seen in a nation's cuisine? Food occupies an important role in everyday lives and has worthful effects for political as well as for our identities. Every country's food represents its culture and traditions. Sometimes the cuisine is very different in different part of the same country also. For example, North Indian cuisine is very different from South Indian cuisine. So every nation reflects its identity from its cuisine. For example, if we eat pizza and pasta, we know it belongs to Italian cuisine. If we eat cheese chili and Manchurian, we know we are eating Chinese food. Why do global leaders like to gather around for dinner? As we discussed, national food as has worthful effects for political as well as for our identities. Global leaders like to get together for dinner on so that they can discuss important matters in an informal way. Sometimes such dinners are meant to enable peace talk and reflect good relations between countries. For instance, if American president come to India and he gets the opportunity to eat American cheeseburger, then he would feel more comfortable and able to take wise decisions. If vice versa, the same Indian Prime Minister would feel. So with this, we are done with part 1 section of this video, and in part 2 section, I will read the cue card once again for just recall our memory, and after that I will read the mini story. And mini story is very important because if you want to be a fluent speaker, then you just need to practice mini story. Not with this topic, you can create your own topics to become a fluent if you follow mini story pattern. Okay. Okay, so bye bye. I will see you in part 2. Thanks.